Welcome to Spiritual Rebirth Tarot. I'm Madelyn. As you can see, I'm in my tarot room. So I was able to, I scooted my kids over and made a room especially for meditation and tarot. And it's a kind of like a non-media room. So I do have to have the camera in here to take the video, but otherwise I think it'll be well, and then of course it's always good to have, you know, your music and things like that, but at least kind of quiet, gentle place to be. So I also have my Halloween decorations that we're able to transfer over here, so I'm excited about that. So thank you so much for coming to the channel today. And I woke up this morning and I'm like, oh my goodness, I have a lot to do to work on different things. And my makeup didn't work, so I don't have any eyebrows or eyes today. And oh well, it's like I tried to put it on and it all went crooked, so I just took it all off. And then, let's see, what else? It's because it's Mercury went retrograde today. It's the 13th of October. So it's the 13th. Mercury went retrograde. Mars is already retrograde. I definitely am feeling the testiness now and then kind of the calm and quiet introspection. So I'll post some things that I find today. If you find anything, go ahead and post. So let's just do a message for those watching. And I want it to be about, it'll just be a random question about a relationship. So I want you to spend some time right now thinking about a relationship. It could be your mom, your dad, your significant other, your child, a relationship in your life. And I want you to think about that for a moment. Dial in and let's ask for advice as we ask for those watching. So give to us a reading for those watching for a relationship in their life. And let's just do a little relationship check-in. So first of all, we'll look at the energies of the relationship, and let's do the thing that you know, or the things that you think that you're seeing, and then what you don't know. Okay, so these I'm going to start with the Shaman Deck, and we're going to pull two cards. The first card is the energies, the energies that you're dealing with, kind of on an external and then internal. Okay, so you should put a little Reiki energy in the deck. And the top card, so the external energies of the relationship, is the heart of the sky. Okay, it's a beautiful card. It's number 24, which is 6. 2 plus 4 is 6, which is a rebalancing after a change. And we'll take a look at the this is the external energy, the heart of the sky. And then the underneath card at the underneath of the deck is the circle. So the things that you're not thinking about, the internal aspects of the relationship, and it's an 8, which is infinity, abundance. There are maybe a lot of things that you're not, that they're a lot better than you think they are. Okay, so the heart of the sky. One thing I'm noticing on this is there's a moon. You can see it's kind of like that traditional moon face. See the moon with the face on it. And it's like her eyes are white. It's like she's blind, and so she's just using her other senses to be able to see. And it's kind of like she's inside of a nebula. Yeah, inside a nebula. So our favorite, my family's favorite nebula is the Orion Nebula. And we have, in the church that I was raised in, Seventh-day Adventist Church, Christ will return through the Orion Nebula. And so we have in our church, we have this beautiful window. It's kind of these colors. It's in memory of my sister that passed away, and it has the Orion Nebula for Christ will come again. It's kind of beautiful. And in the circle, I see a lot of hands, different colors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 hands. Okay, so let's take a look at the 24, the heart of the sky. The heart of the sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form, or inspired ideas to expression. The primal force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. So from the invisible world to the visible world. So that's kind of like this nebula is a gateway between the two worlds. And she's kind of like the protector of the gate and the connector of the gate. The one that both brings the connection of the gate together and helps the things in the invisible world to be formed in the physical world. So this relationship that you're thinking about has an element to it of bringing together the spiritual into the physical. And it has that kind of connection. It's really beautiful. You can see the gate opening there. And then the circle, let's see, the internal, you might not be thinking about. It's nice I opened up 2 of them right away. Didn't have to spend a lot of time looking. Unification, interconnectedness, and a sense of continuum is what this card implies. The circle reminds us we are all one and dancers in a unified, continuous, inclusive circle. This card reminds us of the cycles of life and the evolving life, ever changing and always connected. Human, spirit, nature, the cosmos, all intricately connected. Okay, so yeah, I heard it was. I think it was yesterday. I was listening to a live, and she was talking about, when you breathe in air, you're breathing in someone else's air. They breathe out. So we're all interconnected on this earth a lot more closely than we might realize. And so this relationship, you have a very, very close connection. You may not be aware of how deep this relationship goes. Just like we aren't always aware of how we're all interconnected. And also in this relationship, remember that things that you do affect the other person very deeply because you're so interconnected and in one space. So by being so connected together with this person, you can more easily hurt them or more easily help them and bless them. And so your words become very significant for them. Okay, let's pull a couple of tarot cards to better understand Heart of the Sky. Okay. Okay, this, wow, they're all major arcana cards. Okay, so Heart of the Sky, this particular deck, the Etheric deck, and you can see all the decks down below that I use. This particular deck has some cards that aren't in other decks. This one is the Well. So she's sitting here with the Well of Inspiration, and it has to do with getting inspired, pulling in a lot of inspiration. So, wow, this has such a, it's like same card. I mean, look at the shapes and the connection and it's amazing. The Heart of the Sky. It's the Well. It's the Well of the Sky. The Heart of the Sky is the love force that made all creation possible. So it's the wellspring. It's the wellspring of all that is. So how does that relate to your relationship? So the cards that came out is the Sun, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. So this relationship has a lot of love in it, and that's growing. And I see this like, okay, so this is the Well, but also this changing the Wheel of Fortune. So the well to the wheel. It's like inspiration is coming into the relationship. And as it grows more and more in happiness, things will begin to change to an even greater level of love. It's not just love, and this relationship is not just a superficial love. It's one of the deepest loves you could have. So, I said to you at the beginning, you could take a look, think about your husband or wife. You could think about your mother or father. You could think about your child. And whoever you thought about, it's probably your soulmate from like another life, another lifetime. And coming from the universe, somebody who you are in love with over and over again in your lifetimes. And let's take a look at the energies of the circle, so the connectedness of this relationship, and that Wheel of Fortune. It's a very important relationship to have all of those major arcana cards, to have all that love flowing through the relationship. I mean, I'm not seeing like a bunch of like, sexy type cards. I mean, this is like really solid love that comes from multiple lifetimes. And so this is a person that has been with you for a long time and will continue to be with you. Someone you really, really care for deeply. And what you don't understand, that we're learning in this, is that you are more interconnected than you realized. Okay. Judgment, Star. Oh my goodness, more, major arcana again. Okay, this is another card that is only in this deck. The Artiste. So that, to me, they're like a muse. Is coming to help you with your artistic work, or you're the artist, or they're the artist and you're the muse. It's kind of like either direction. The Moon, Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Underneath is the Ace of Cups. So again, this relationship just, tons of love is flowing into your life. Because of this interconnectedness in the relationship, you guys are able to, this rebirth, reincarnation, this coming back again and again together. And, having a lot of hope and healing and blessings coming into your life from this person. They're your muse, or you're their muse in like lifetimes and millions of years. The Moon comes to you. Here, the Moon is coming to you and saying there's things that you don't know that you maybe do need to know about this relationship. And that's the universe saying, I'd like to tell you more stuff. So listen. And that true, happy place together. That connected, happy place together. So I think that we definitely look at this at this relationship, and we can see that, you know, it's a relationship that's been here for millions of years, possibly even coming from other, you know, dimensions. You know, like some people are from Orion, like I was talking about in the beginning. Some people are from Atlantis. Some people are from the Pleiades, and they've come here to help in 2020. And in all of that, in all of this, these people that are beginning to wake up and understand really what's going on for all of us. And we can, you know, this heart of the sky is telling you that this person that you were thinking about at the beginning is one of these people. You know, people that you have been with for a very, very long time. And you're very interconnected with them, more than you would realize. And but then also there's a message for all of us that we are all interconnected. So now what I want to do is just ask a little bit about your purpose. So what is your purpose here on the planet together? Okay. Oh, I had seen this one. I cut the deck, and then here it is. 8 of Swords. Ace of Swords. It's a great progression. 8 of Swords to Ace of Swords. King of Wands. 4 of Swords. 6 of Wands and 3 of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Swords. And okay. Underneath, let's see, 10 of Pentacles and the King of Cups again. Sun. Okay, so the purpose of this relationship is to, you know, you guys are not without pain and a lot of heartache at this point. I mean, you've both gone through griefs in multiple lifetimes together. You have dealt with pain on multiple levels. You have many times been in depression and despair and sadness together in these relationships. But what you look for is that sense of hope and direction and moving forward in your life, so that really you guys, you know, go to victory. So you have this healing, moving forward in your passions, and the healing that comes. So it's kind of like you're learning your lessons together and healing together and coming to the sense of victory in your lives. Well, one thing that Abraham Hicks, you know, and Esther Hicks talk about, the concept of like, why are we here? And it's more about the joy of expansion, alignment with our true selves, co-creating with the source. And so it's kind of really, it was, you know, really the ultimate was the joy of expansion. So in this sense, by coming to situations that bring, you know, the heartache and the pain and those kind of things into your life, those will help you really have the expansion, direction, and the potential for alignment, and putting a lot into your desires. And then this time of healing and victory helps to bring that into fruition. So, you know, the ultimate in these lifetimes is, you know, this Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Sun. So really happy, connected, loving, you know, abundant type of energy as the final purpose. So the final purpose of the relationship is bringing the abundance, happiness, and victory into your lives. So you may have, you know, the first part of your lives may be fairly difficult, but through that difficulty, you'll be able to push into a new level with each other in your lives. So let's look at some of the blocks that you guys face. Okay. Okay, so blocks that you face. The Queen of Swords. Your mom, no, unless you are the mom. No, the Queen of Swords is often a person, either male or female, that kind of has a very direct, forward way about themselves. Three of Pentacles coming. You may have a little trouble with relationships. You might have a block of not always getting along. Not always being happy. Having addictions. So both of you struggling with addictions in your lives. Codependency, alcoholism, drug issues, all kinds of. It's very common actually for people who are either old souls or for somehow have been a long time on the earth. These people also, they tend to really struggle sometimes with addictions because, or if they come from other planets and stuff, because their childhoods are really difficult because they're so different than other people. And so they tend to compensate with drugs and alcohol. So that can be a block that you'll have to face. The Fool, you know, Sagittarius energy, but definitely just maybe not listening to your companions to help you along the way, but also maybe not taking enough risk yourself. Risk, that's where it's coming to me. That risk is kind of a block for you guys. And Nine of Cups, just finding happiness in and of yourself, and you're trying to look for and find happiness in others. So those are some of the blocks that you guys face, hopes and fears for this relationship. Okay. Emperor, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ten of Wands. So, you know, your hopes are that you're kind of coming to the end of the struggles and difficulties that you've been having, that you'll be able to manifest into your life the hopes and dreams that you have, that you will enjoy your lives and have a good life and enjoy your job and what you're doing. Fear that you will maybe not see the whole picture or know everything that you're supposed to do, which isn't true. Just be in line with your true self and you'll find it out. Like this morning, I was having a real hard time, struggling with a lot of things. Finally, it's like, okay, I just need to align with my higher self. So what feels good, what feels right now. And the Emperor, and you know, I was gonna do pick a card on something completely different, and then I was like, I was supposed to do this, you know, look into a specific relationship that those watching, what you're thinking of, and it's a pretty significant relationship. And you know, the Emperor, you know, both being afraid that maybe you're a little too high and mighty, or that you're hoping to have that level of confidence. So obviously, I mean, it still is a general reading. It's not for one particular person. And so, you know, some things will resonate more than others for you. And let's take a look at the advice from your higher self. So the Five of Cups, which is kind of that pessimistic card. The Seven of Cups, so 5 to 7. And then High Priestess. The Queen of Cups. Oh, 5 of Cups and Justice. Wow, these three beautiful women together here. And we had the King of Cups before, and now we have the Queen of Cups. I was wondering when we were going to get her. All right, so we have the King and Queen of Cups. You know, it's that ultimate love. And like I said, I mean, if it's your child that you picked, you know, it's not the kind of romantic love, but it still is this love, this person that you have been with for, you know, a multitude of lifetimes. So your higher self is saying to you, you know, you've been having a lot of trouble trying to decide which cup to pick up. You know, the cups keep falling down. You're not sure which way to go. And that's part of the journey. Trust in the journey. Trust in the fact that you're going to have a lot of opportunities and not know which one to take. You're going to have a lot of directions that you want to go, but you can't go in all of them. And follow your intuition. And this morning, the angel message was to follow your intuition no matter where it takes you. And if the angels are there to, all you have to do is ask. They are there to help and to guide you. And the Queen of Wands, you know, she has that ultimate, you know, oozing out of love. So really finding, you know, your higher self is saying, you know, find this love, find this place, this portal, you know, this heart of the sky, this portal where all of life, all the love that has created life has flowed through. And the Justice, the balancing, but in this case, I think especially the wisdom. And wisdom is knowledge that has been, you know, taken a long time, you know, developed a long time, and it can be turned into wisdom. And so, you know, the knowledge that she has turns into the wisdom. And that's, you know, a lot of the purpose of our lives is taking knowledge over time and turning it into a real strong sense of wisdom. Now, we can always live unconsciously, you know, and then we won't really understand that consciousness. And oh my goodness, the other balancing and also patience and those kind of beautiful connection. Beautiful angel. We're talking about the angels coming to help you. So here's one of our beautiful angels coming to help us in our time of need. Temperance card. Lots of major arcana in this reading today. So very important reading. So glad that you came. Please do subscribe to the channel. Really looking forward to, we're trying to get up to 1,000 subscriptions. 1111 by 1111. That's my motto. And so beautiful to think of this heart of the sky portal coming to us, and then also this circle in the sky and this connection that we all have, and that you especially have in this relationship. So take a look at the Mercury retrograde video that I did. If you haven't seen it, that video was is for today as well. And I just send out to you all of the blessings of the heart of the sky and the universe. So love and light to you. All right, we'll see you later.